going over my plan to lose 20 pounds in 9 weeks. This is how I'm going to structure it. This is what I'm going to do, what I'm going to eat, the workout mentality, the phases, and all the little extra odds and ends and mindset that I'm going to use to achieve this goal. Here we go. First, we start out with my starting weight was 201.8. And in 9 weeks, I would like to get down to 181 and hopefully get into the 170s. The goal would be the 170s. I'm not looking to lose weight. I'm looking to shred some fat and also retain as much muscle as I possibly can. Doing this, we keep our strength training exactly the same. We're not going to shift any of those strength training things into crazy cardio sessions or crazy high reps. We will do some drop sets like normal, and we do some supersets, but that's just because I like doing those, but everything will remain the same amount of weights until I physically can't do them, which I'm hoping not to lose too much strength. Most of the fat that I'm trying to lose is honestly in my midsection, my stomach, and my love handles, but I know you can't spot reduce, so I digress with that. So how we're going to do this, I wrote some stuff down here because it's a lot of stuff and I want to make sure I cover most of everything, okay? So you guys can understand the actual plan. So 20 pounds in 9 weeks is kind of a steep goal for my body weight, for what I am and how tall I am. I'm 5'8". I'm not a big man. I'm 5'8". I right now weigh 201. I'm probably 20 to 23 to 24% body fat, I'm guessing. So I'm just guessing off of that. That's probably what I am right now. But losing 20 pounds in 9 weeks from where I'm at is definitely doable. So my recommendation would be set smaller goals and say, let's just get the first week, let's try to lose 2 pounds. I know you can do more. I know you physically can, but if you haven't lost any weight or you've been yo-yoing for a long time, let's just do 2 pounds. If we do 2 pounds, then guess what we'll try to do next week? We'll try to do another 2 pounds. If you can get those every 2 weeks, you really are gonna stack it up. It's 8 pounds at the end of the month. You do that for 2 months, you've lost 16 pounds. And then you just keep going and that'll stack up. It will obviously get more challenging as you go and you get leaner because your body fat will strip off. The farther you go, the harder it is to chisel it out. But you can do it. You can definitely do it. You just got to put the work and time in. We are going to start with talking about the training and what my cardio sessions and all that are going to be, because I don't like doing cardio. Let's be honest. I don't like doing aimless ass cardio that's sitting on a Stairmaster or doing on a treadmill. That's kind of how I got here in the first place, not being disciplined, not doing what I had to do. But now I have to. It took me months and months and months and months to put on this weight. I don't expect it to come off in 2 days. So I have to work hard. I have to go out of my comfort zone and do things that I haven't been doing lately in order to make those changes. I have to force the change. Add in little things, little changes, and the more you're trying to do, the longer you do it, the better the results. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. So the first phase one of what I call this is like week 1, we're just gonna acclimate ourselves and we are going to establish a routine and our discipline. So what we wanna do is we really, really, really wanna get every day we're doing something to hit this goal. Every day there's something on the plan to hit this goal. I'm on my walk, found a nice little spot to sit down and be able to talk about it. So for this first phase of this, it's just acclimation, it's building routine. Like I said, the walks are great. They're not at a fast pace, they're not uphill. It's a very easy, just walk around a block. There's a little road, there's some ponds and lakes and some trees. Just a brisk little walk. It's a little warm out today, and in Florida, Tampa, it is probably 85 to 89 degrees. Of course, it's humid, it's always humid. Bugs have already attacked me, so that shit happens all the time, but you get used to it. So yeah, just walk around, deal with nature, do what you got to do, and just make sure you get it done. That's the trick that I'm building right now. Is the main thing about this is I don't want to really do this. I really want to sit home on my couch and eat cookies and hang out with my wife and just work on creative stuff, but I can't because I have done that so long that I have already let the other important parts of myself and my health have declined. So in order for me to fix that, I really need to take the time now and fix it. I didn't get overweight and I didn't get flabby in one day. That shit has been months of me being lazy and not doing these walks. That's really all it is, not doing these walks. But you should definitely move every day. You should do a sport, you should do something fun. You should also play games. We don't quit playing games because we get old because we quit playing games. Always have fun. We're doing the 10,000 steps. We do that 7 days a week. We train, weight train, strength train. 5 days a week. We take 2 days off of rest of that. And that split is very, very simple. It's just an upper, chest with shoulders, and then we do a back, and then we just do a leg day. And before anybody gets in breaking, I'm not breaking the split down. My split, what I do, doesn't really matter. I can put it in on the series we're doing for this whole cut and whole series. I will put my whole plan for one day in so you can see it and you can mock it and try it and see if it works out for you. Week 3 and 4, adding a little more steps. So I want to start getting 2 cardio sessions in. And when I say cardio, I don't mean walking. What I'm trying to do also is I'm trying to improve my cardiovascular health. I want to be able to move. You know, I'm 45 years old and I want to be able to move. I've gotten stronger than I ever have in my entire life. I'm doing pretty good for 45. I can still move around. I wake up every morning and I still get to walk around and breathe and go work out. I am lucky that I get to do that. There's a lot of people that can't do that. I am very lucky that I get to do these things and live this life. So I'm going to take advantage of everything I can. Let's start talking about the nutrition side. I'm not going to go over my exact meals and my macros and everything because it doesn't really matter. So if anyone tells you these are the macros and this matters, it's not true. Their macros don't really matter for you. Sometimes it can be a good starting point, like your BMI. A good starting point for someone that's never done anything, that doesn't know what to eat, no macros or whatever. Reach out to a coach, nutritionist, someone does that. ChatGPT is fucking good too. But it hits you a ballpark. Once you get in the ballpark of it, then you can really start manipulating where you need to go after you start seeing results. If you have a macro breakdown and you're at 2,000 calories, this is a random number, 2,000 calories, and you go a week and you've lost no pounds, then you want to try 1,900. You know, if you're sticking to it, if that don't work, then you might want to move your movement up. That's how you do it. I'm one personally that I don't like to starve. I like food. I actually like eating. I like eating dinner with my wife. I love it. So I want to have more food and more movement. It's a trade-off. I digress. Back to the nutrition stuff. I started at 2,100 calories and that was like 4 days ago. I've already felt like I need to drop the calories a little bit just because I personally, in the way my body works, I like a little bit lower calorie for the starchy carbs. Like I don't want a lot of rice or potatoes. And it's good at the beginning because it doesn't feel like you're dieting. They're cleaner food. They're not processed. So what I do is I will drop down the carbs now. So I went from 21. I'm going to drop down to about 18. I was floating the 21 to 18. So now I'm going to stay right at 18 and maybe under a little bit. Keep my protein around 200 grams a day. I'll shoot for 180 is the lowest I can possibly go. So if I'm running short, 180 will do, but 200 or a little bit over is perfect for me. That's where I want to be. Speaking of nutrition, so we normally will have eggs and some sort of starch, which is going to be potatoes. Eggs and potatoes in the morning are great. So right now I'm on 3 eggs and a half a cup of egg whites to get extra protein and just rustic potatoes, just air fried. And then throughout the day, it's usually like a chicken and rice meal with some sort of topping. Barbecue sauce is always a good one. Sweet baby Ray's is fantastic. I always go to that one. Just a little bit. You don't need to get crazy because everything adds calories, so be careful with that. Chicken and rice that were just meal prepped, already prepared in the refrigerator. And then we added cucumber salad and some tzatziki that the wife made. And that is delicious and it's good for your gut because yogurt's good for you. Extra protein, just a really good, delicious meal. Sometimes we'll have a red meat, or it's just another chicken. So if we have red meat, it's either a hamburger, lean as we can get, or we can afford. I'm gonna be honest, hamburgers are very expensive right now, so. And we'll also have top round steaks with like French fries or potatoes or something. And that's pretty much everything. We have I have a protein shake every day. Workout or not workout, I will have a protein shake with 2 scoops of banana and some almond milk, and my supplements go in that, which I've showed before. That is just an easy one-off, almost 50 grams of protein right there for me. So boom, every day that's an extra boom, 50. Plus I enjoy it, it's like a snack. It's sweet, Evogen, I love their protein, and Accent Sledge has the best tasting protein. Except for RC, Accent Sledge, you did a great job. If it's at 1 pound down, then we will just add up a bunch of we'll jump in some more steps and we'll do some little bit harder cardio, and that'll do. If that doesn't start working after a couple days, then we'll pull the food down a little bit. You gotta see how your body's reacting to things. If I do this and I don't even touch my nutrition and I only do the steps and I keep just cutting weight easily, that's all I'm gonna do. But if I stall, which I will, if I stall, then I'll just cut a little bit and add some movement, whatever one I have. The movement takes time, the food takes sacrifice and discipline. And the last thing we're gonna cover real quick is just supplements. What supplements am I gonna add in? I'm gonna add in none. That's it. I'm not gonna take a bunch of supplements here to help me cut. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not taking any kind of injectable, any kind of steroid, anything like that. I'm doing this all natural. I do take creatine. I take, I've went over them before. I take creatine, I take beetroot, I take ashwagandhas and the normal stuff that everybody takes. The omega-3s are great. I'm getting older. I need to take all these things. Vitamin D, vitamin C, I take that stuff. I even take zinc is really good. So I take those things. There's a couple other I take just to help my metabolism and my things going. So that's what I take. But I'm not gonna add in a bunch of shit. Anything like a thermo. I'm not taking a thermo. That stuff makes me shake. And Evogen, you are a great supplement company, but that shit fucking wrecks me. Yeah, I'm not taking any supplements to do that. I'm just gonna do it. If I need to, I will add in a little bit more caffeine, a little bit more coffee, and usually that works great for me. So that's what I'm gonna do there. So I'm glad you guys are watching this journey. I'm glad you're here with me. If you got any questions at all about what I'm doing or why I'm doing it or how I'm doing it, please send us a message. Things you need to know at all about anything fitness or anything, please send us a message. Put it in a comment, do whatever. We would love to make videos for people. We would love helping people. That's what we're here for. We want to help everybody. We want to see people progress. We want to get them at their goals. That's what we do. So visit the3vtraining.com and you'll see some of our programs and what we do over there. Thank you so much for watching, and we're wrapping this one up, and this is the first half week. So this has a series that's going to go. So stay tuned. You'll see the whole thing somewhere.